This next story is practically right here in my backyard. Let me take you to Lynwood, Washington. I'm going to read this story real quick, and then I'm going to talk about it. So this is a story of a trans hero named Lucy Louser. This is from the Lynwood Times. A Washington state politician who went topless at a rally for trans individuals will not be kicked out of office after a ruling by the state Supreme Court. A recall petition sought to oust Lucy Louser from the Stevenson County City Council after she exposed her breasts on March 31st of last year outside Skamania County Courthouse. On her chest was the message, "My body is not a sin." And Lucy, if you are watching, I fucking loved this, and you are a hero to me. Police officers approached her about indecent exposure, but she cited her First Amendment rights and refused to cover herself. She was not arrested, but citizen Kathleen Fitzgerald instituted a recall petition that said Lauser failed to honor her oath of office. The Supreme Court reversed the petition last week, and Justice Charles Johnson wrote, "Not all exposure is considered obscene." So, right-wingers started a petition to have Lucy Louser recalled from office, and they made the point of this protest even stronger by their reaction. So the point of this was to show that trans bodies are not obscene, but the right acts like they are. Right-wingers who deny reality and pretend that trans identity isn't real freak out when they see a trans person's body, but not when they see a cisgender person's body. So they fell right into this trap, which was to highlight the absurdity that the public is offended by a trans person's body, but not a cisgender person's. Anyone who is comfortable in their body, comfortable in their sexuality, in their gender, will not be offended by a nude trans body. The people who get squirmy are the ones who are insecure about themselves in some way, either about their sexuality, their gender, their masculinity. That's a big one. The ones who have been told by religious and political cults that trans people are demons who mutilate their bodies. We see this clear hypocrisy in the gender-affirming care debate. The right labels gender-affirming care for trans people as mutilation and obscene and evil. But when cisgender youth receive gender-affirming care, it's completely ignored. And being that trans people are only 1% of the population, why are you worried about the smallest demographic with the least amount of impact? If you were truly concerned about people mutilating their bodies, why wouldn't you focus on the 99% of the population that's responsible for a majority of these gender-affirming services? Viagra, testosterone, laser hair removal, breast implants, facelifts, hair transplants, breast reductions. These are all extremely popular gender-affirming care services for cisgender people. And by the way, the number one gender-affirming surgery in America is a breast reduction for cisgender men, not trans people. Only 25% of trans people have gender-affirming surgery. So we're talking about 25% of 1% of the population. And if you need an example, look at me. I've had 0 gender-affirming surgeries, and I don't plan to. Only 10% of trans women ever have a bottom surgery, and reputable doctors will not perform a bottom surgery on a minor. That's a myth. So men in government and men in Hollywood have more gender-affirming care than I do. Men in the White House have more gender-affirming care than I do. Elon Musk had penile surgery to fix his fucked up dick. Any of these Republican men that get Botox, which a lot of them do in government, they've had more gender-affirming surgery than me with Botox. So if the right is truly concerned with gender-affirming care, look no further than the Trump regime. There's an entire surgical face named after these people, the Mar-a-Lago face, because of how common gender-affirming surgery is for them. But they aren't concerned about mutilation, really. They're concerned with taking away rights of trans people, the same rights that everyone else is allowed to. And they do this because they are in a political and religious cult. And these cults deny science, facts, evidence, and reality. Their cult project their own issues onto the public, and they have really failed to recognize that a large majority of America is not involved in a cult. So we are looking from the outside in, and these cultists not only look stupid, but they are acting like the demons that they claim trans people are. So thank you guys for listening. Please like this, leave your comments, subscribe to stay updated, and I will be back soon. Bye.